folks, welcome back to part 2 of my self-built SUV RAV4. The first part of it, I talked about a little bit about the solar panel as far as the battery, my capability of energy as far as charging my laptop, and then I also talked a little bit about where I store a lot of my tools. So just the beginning of the build, and what I did on this one today is I went ahead and set my vehicle up when I do it every day if I decide to do rideshare with Lyft. So I'm going to show you how I did that. First thing I have is my toolbox, and I put it right here so out of convenience. I used to store it where the spare tire goes, but that was really a hassle to get it out every time I wanted to get something out of it. And then I have 3 gallons of drinking water, or I use it for kitchen water as well, right here. I've never ran out, and sometimes I do carry maybe an extra gallon. And then I have my battery. The first part of it, I talked about a little bit about the solar panel as far as the battery, my capability of energy as far as charging my laptop. And then I also talked a little bit about where I store a lot of my tools. So just the beginning of the build. And what I did on this one today is I went ahead and set my vehicle up when I do it every day if I decide to do rideshare with Lyft. So I'm going to show you how I did that. The seats are all clear and everything's in the back here of my SUV. Now I'm going to break it down and show you how I exactly do that. So what we're going to do right now is that we're going to take all that stuff right there, and what I'd like to do is So this is set up as if I was going to take a passenger. I can take a passenger in front, and I can take up to 3 passengers in the back here. So the first thing I'm going to do is set my seats down. I'm going to put them both down like that. I'm on the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I'm going to just lay down my seats as flat as I can get it. All right, so I have space up here. I also have space on the other side as well for storage, and I'll show you how I do that. And then this is the stuff that I've had in the back to put between the seats in order to do my ride share. Okay, I start out with my bags right here, and what these bags allow me to do is it has my towels, I have gym shoes in there. Okay, then I go in the back, and what are these? These is where I keep all my clothing at. These are my underwear. My socks are in this one. And then I also have shirts here. And then my pants are in these two bags back here. And then on the other side of the vehicle, I put my pants, my bags where I have the pants in first, and I do my shirts second. And that way they fit real nice in there. And if I ever want to reach or get something out, I know what to get and what bag it has it in. So just the whole thing about this is organization. One of the things I really learned was how to keep everything into bags and be compact. So if you want something, all you have to do is grab it. All right, so then what I have left is my sleeping bag. Now I only use that pretty much only when the temperatures get way down. I do have my other blanket, and I'll show you in a minute how I do that. But I use my sleeping bag. And what I normally do is I put it in here underneath my bed, my head of my bed. So sometimes I'll do work back here, but that will bring my head of my bed up so I can do some work back here during the day when I set it up. And then you also have to have your shower shoes. So my shower shoes, I sit right back down there just so I always have it. That way my bath bag is right here. All I gotta do is grab it and grab a towel. I'm good to go. And I also have the trusty back scratcher that I keep along. And I always put it down in here just so I have it. Now if you want to look at the previous video where I explain exactly how I did that and how I installed everything. Well, there you have it. This is how I pretty much set up for the night, minus my pillow. I haven't put that out yet, but everything else is tidy and in spots where I need it. This over here, just to show you, this is what I can use as a outside shower, and I'll do a video later down the road on that. But normally I take my shower in Planet Fitness. I generally don't do it outside. I have a membership which I work out, but I also do my shower at the same time, so it kind of works because I can go from one Planet Fitness to another throughout the country. Into my window for my solar, when I hook up my solar, and I'll show you that in a minute. I wanted to show you the bed that I use, which is a memory foam, and it folds out. It folds out into the vehicle to provide a nice sleeping area. That's very comfortable. Fit it right on the glass, and it's open on one side just for the installation of a pipe. And that way, when I bring down my solar panel wires and I bring them through the window, they're like right there. They won't hurt the wires. What I do is then I hook up my wires, my solar panel wires right here. One's negative and one's a positive. So I just hook those up, and I can roll my window up without hurting anything. And then the next thing I do is right here is my desk, and then my computer goes on top of that. And so that's actually what I end up putting in the front seat. What I put in here is my laptop, so I can do my work during the day when I'm not doing rideshare. That's a larger fan that I use. One thing I do like about it, that it's powered by D batteries, but also can be with a USB. So I plug it in a USB and it can power all night for me. That's one thing I do like about it. One of the other things I did is I didn't know what to do with my dirty clothes, and I just didn't want to lay my dirty clothes out. So what I did is I picked up this thing here, and it has a few sections to it. I use plastic bags for trash because we go through a lot of these from Walmart and various places. But this is where my dirty laundry goes. I haven't figured out what to use with orange bag yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. What I normally do is I take that bag and I put it around here, and it's got a clip on it that I can use the clip to attach it, and then all the bags kind of or I'll hook all together, which is kind of nice, and then I just throw it back here. So as I fill my dirty clothes, it just hangs back here, but it keeps the smells within the bags, which has really helped me out a lot. Now another thing I like doing is I have bungee cords that are attached to the netting here. So what I normally will do is I'll just attach it to up here, and I might even do a couple of them just to give me that extra room if that's what I need. And that's what I use. Then I can put things behind the netting. I can put bottles of water back there and things I use. My drying towel, and I do use like my coat, I put back here as well. And then what I do is I put, there's blackout on one side, Reflectix, and then a fabric panel on the other. What I do is put it up in the window, and it literally gives you a nice blackout from inside. You can't see nothing. And that way you'll have your privacy as well. So there you go. That shows you exactly what I do in order to minimize what I have. Now, like with groceries and everything, I go to the grocery store maybe every 2 days, and sometimes even every day. I kind of get done with my day, and at that point I don't want to carry too much with me, but obviously I need the room, especially if I'm going to make some of my money during the day doing remote income as far as doing Lyft. Now I do also Instacart and some of the other places, Postmates I've done before too, and I've also do Ride Local as well. Anyhow, if you want to look on our website, which is www.freedommobileliving.com, it'll show you some things on there that we're doing, and it's really, I'm getting really excited some of the things because I have people reach out to me as well. And I really like the comments, I like the questions that everybody's have, and if you can help me out in any, I welcome all that, because it's all about us helping each other in this world.